Good morning, everyone. Greetings from our farm here in Nakaseke. Today is treatment day, treating some of the sick goats, checking on them, seeing how they all are. My advice to all the farmers out there: you cannot do farming on the phone. Some of you spend like a month, or some people even a year, without visiting their animals, checking on them. You have to be there at least once a week, no matter how busy you are, and you have to give it more than a few minutes. You have to give it more than one day. That is the only way you can be successful with farming. In some incidences, you have to even be there a minimum of 3 days a week. Otherwise, don't waste your money investing in animals, and yet you're not going to look at them. You're not going to check on them. You're not going to basically do maintenance. If you can't do that, don't waste your money. Otherwise, you will lose that money. Animals get sick. Animals need to be checked on. You need to see where if the environment is clean. Are they eating well? Because nobody can take care of your investment more than you. You're the one who has to get their hands dirty. So if you don't want to get your hands dirty, try maybe government bonds, passive income, but you can't earn passive income in animal farming. That's a lie. And I'm telling you from my experience, because I'm a farmer. I have been doing it for the last 6 years now, and I know what I'm talking about. If you're not going to be on ground, if you're not going to get your hands dirty, don't put your money there. Much as it is your investment, think of it this way: you're giving something into it, but you're giving to your animals. And Luke chapter 6 verse 38 says, "Give, and it will given back to you, and it will be given back to you, a good measure, pressed down, shaken, and overflowing." So if you do not give your time, if you don't give of yourself to your investment, the return will not be as much. In most cases, you even lose. When it comes to animals, you really lose money. So it is like sowing. You're sowing a seed. You have to water it. You have to remove the weeds from your seed and watch it grow, and put manure on it, some fertilizer, and then it will give you a yield. So I want to encourage all farmers, especially animal farmers: be present, be part of your investment, be part of it the best way that you can. I know we are busy, we all have other things to do, but give it time. Your presence matters. The workers work better when they see you every now and then. You keep checking, you keep, calling is not enough. Even if you call 3 times a day, trust me, someone can lie to you properly that they did something, and yet they didn't do it. If the environment of the animals is extremely dirty, goats, they get sick. The young ones die because of, a dirty environment. So you have to be there. All right, let's talk about peace and guarding your heart. The world, let's just all agree, is crazy. It is just nuts. Things that stress us keep showing up. They keep coming up. But the Bible tells us to guard our hearts and minds through Christ Jesus. Guard your heart in peace. Make sure there is always peace around you. Make sure you're always at peace with yourself and at peace with whatever is going on around you, because most of the time the things that are even stressing us, we can't control them. Let us work on what we can manage to control, and what you cannot not control, just shrug it away, because At the end of the day, worrying about something cannot make it go away. We just have to trust God and wait on God with a good attitude. So I encourage you to maintain peace, pray for peace if you have to, keep an environment of peace, and guard your heart against anything that takes you out of your peace zone. Someone